Hello, mortals! Am I coming through okay? Is everything all good? It's so great to see you, mortals! Ah, I see some people. Oh, big boy, you're already parkouring your way into the chat. Yes, excellent. That is precisely the spirit we will need. The spirit of one who free runs. Who is not bound by these chains of earth. Yes, concarmine. Concarmine. Now, today we shall be playing Mirror's Edge, also known as the runny, jumpy, spinny, kicky, free-running game. That is quite the interesting mortal creation. So let's get into it, shall we, mortals? Obviously, we'll be playing on normal. Easy as for suckers.
Once the city used to pulse with energy, dirty and dangerous.
This is a very interesting take on the
wonderful.
cyberpunk dystopia.
Now,
I feel like
it's something else.
everything is all bright and
The
shiny and
changes
clean.
came slowly at first. Most didn't realize or didn't care and accepted them. They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines.
Oh man.
Criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge. We keep out of trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us.
Oh boy. We're gonna be doing some running.
See the city in a different way. We see the flow.
Oh, game's done quick. Oh no, Red Rodent.
Pathways and conduits.
Oh
Possibilities.
no, Red Rodent. I remember, like, if you're going to compare me to games done quick, I'm going to make an absolute, a fool of myself. Oh, hello, Cooper. Hello, Cooper. How are you?
Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds, pretty slick, huh? So let's not run around duty, so get
Oh, if it has
just
sun and
go
clear
for
skies, is it really
okay?
cyberpunk? Oh, I remember a significant amount of memeing about that. Hold on. Okay, so I can move. Yeah, there was a lot of memes about that with the Cyberpunk 2020, which I have not played. But yes, it can be. Yeah, this is very much a game for those who run with speed. We're simply going to be free running, not speed running. But oh boy, the things one could do in this game.
Hi Faith, welcome back.
Oh, I'm doing excellent,
We've seen
Cooper.
you so soon.
I'm having a lovely time. Got my drink here. Got some Mirror's Edge going. And jump! Yes, when it comes to mortal creations... Oh, we failed that one. When it comes to mortal creations, games like this are truly interesting. I think I first got introduced to parkour through Assassin's Creed. The first one. But, the fact that there can be an art, a sport, based entirely on getting from point A to point B with a physical mortal body as quickly as possible is truly impressive. People can do this in real life. Just ordinary mortals who have trained. It's quite impressive. Oh. Now this shall be no trouble for us though. For I am no mere mortal. Ah, so you can just jump to the side instead of having to turn. Oh right, ledge climbing. Okay. This is the tutorial. We're acquiring the basic controls. Ah, a great game and oh yes. It was. The problem with the Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I find, is entirely in where you can access it. Because I had not played Catalyst for the longest time, until one day I caved and did. And it's an excellent sequel to Mirror's Edge. It's not quite the same, but it has, for one thing, it's got an interesting take on combat, free running based combat, which is very nice, and I like moving around the open world. But Catalyst is very fun to just boot up and go, and you don't have to. You don't think, you just go. So if I was to be talking with someone, having a conversation with somebody, chatting about something, I would just boot up Catalyst so that my fingers and that part of my brain had something to do. Okay, we overshot that. I should have looked down. I'm sorry, Faith. The villain in Catalyst, based on EA's own Satan. I honestly wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with the actual figures of EA. But I will say that the villain in Catalyst is oh, I pressed left shift before jumping. EA Satan is just EA. Yes, yes, Reverend. Yes, that is the case. But the villain in Catalyst was super unmemorable. Just skill roll. That's how you skill roll. Spring up. Yes, yes, yes. These are all the moves. Oh, oh. Wait, where do I? Oh. I think that always happens to me whenever I play this tutorial. I follow the walkway instead of jumping up. Yeah, I really am better off not knowing. I really am better off not knowing. It would be just a waste of brain space. Oh.
Okay, come on.
Oh, I'm going to kick your behind. Ah, the jump kick. We're going to be doing a lot of jump kicks. A lot of slide kicks and jump kicks. We're going to be kicking a lot.
Let's run through some weapon disarms, just in case.
Why don't I have a gun? She has a gun. You don't, like... They can afford to give her a gun, but not me? Oh. So you can fail by shooting her. Okay.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate.
All right.
Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
That's a frontal disarm. We're probably just going to be running most of the time. Boom. Wow. This surely is something.
Okay, that's enough training, ladies. Gotta get to the real thing.
Personally, I could disarm an enemy with a gun quite easily. I would not have to move anything except a finger. But for some mortal like Faith, you need all this complicated motion. That is true, Rodent. That is true, and you'll find that your speedrunning is limited in this game when you pick up a gun. I'm pretty sure. The pistol has the least effect on it, but I'm pretty sure there are two-handed guns you can pick up that just make it you can't do half the moves. What? Hello, Bonberger. Hello. It is good to see the mortals here. Ah, look at these moves. I'm not doing these moves. Faith is just doing these moves on her own. She knows what's up. I'm a jump. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. This is just the pure art of mortal movement. Just the concept. This
I'm sure the
pure white metropolis. Couriers running across the rooftops to convey information. Yep.
She'll be near the communications tower ahead of you.
Skill roll. Yes, we can do it. We can do a skill roll. Alright. And up. Oi. Oi yourself, friend. Yes, it really is very clean looking. I feel like they changed it up a bit in Catalyst. There was a bit more grunge in some parts of Catalyst, but the clean look is very important to Mirror's Edge, especially with how it plays into runner vision. These red pipes here, for those that don't know, most of the things that are in red are parkour objects, and you can turn it off so they just look like what? Oh, oh come on! I'm moving as fast as I can. I'm not a speedrunner. Oh no! That was a bit too far to the right. We have killed Faith. Somebody start up a Faith death counter. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to kill Faith. Gotta try our best to keep her alive. Now, we must bust through. Let's take a right. Oh, do you see this mark? It is a special mark, a secret mark, and it means that there is something. There's something here. It might already be collected already, or something like that. But that means there's some sort of collector's items, a collectible. Usually something from the development process, like concept art or something like that. Running with a loaded gun gives you the chance to get more ventilated and therefore aerodynamic. That's pretty... I wouldn't know. I'm not an expert on your mortal firearms. Yes, that is the thing. That is the thing about runner vision. It guides me to where I need to go. So I always know where I need to go. If I were to turn runner vision off, I would have to know the game inside and out. We are being pursued. But they cannot catch us. We are too fast. We shall spring off.
Blue's ahead. You're gonna have to get through them.
Well, that wasn't quite what I intended, but it worked. Can I... Okay. Well, that did not work. Nope.
You ready, Sal?
Yep, I can see Faith now.
Alas. So you can see when she jumps up to climb, she only held with her left hand first, and then she moved her right hand with the gun away. So you can see that she's putting it in her pocket or something, tucking it into her waistband, and then bringing it right back out. It's the bringing back her hand. It's wait, what? Ah, the left, the right.
Don't care how you do it, just do it.
Oh, I must have skipped a cutscene accidentally. I skipped the handoff cutscene. I'm sorry. We just gave Celeste the package, I think. And as you can see, this is Faith. This is our protagonist. She lives on the Mirror's Edge.
This is meant to be a low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do, Faith?
Nothing. They just opened fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening.
Welcome to the jungle,
Get your
runners.
ass back to base, Faith.
See, look at how clean it looks, even at night. Yes, Faith is very cute. Faith is very cute. Faith love, Faith love.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
As we can see here, Faith is spying on her sister
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening
via
to the
police
chatter.
scanner.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers.
Yes,
Drop
this
by
game,
later,
this
okay?
game really
Don't
did
touch that pizza.
age
You want
very
some
well. It's
coffee?
like I always say, it's all about art style and
no.
not about graphical
See, Mark?
fidelity. Like this game has a very clean, consistent art
Shots
style.
fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately.
Uh-oh.
Proceed with caution.
Kate!
Oh no.
Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Probably in the building.
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms
Ignore
and
that.
trust me.
Just the demon in my right arm attempting to force its way out of my body. It won't work. I have a strong hold on things.
Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
Yes, the game is a peak aesthetic. It's peak
Okay,
aesthetic.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a sec.
You know those, you know that kind of art style. It's reminiscent kind of that art style of when somebody does a monochrome image, but then there's one dash of color, like in the eyes or somewhere else. There's just one bit of color, so you're drawn to it. It's kind of like that. Well, that was not what I meant to do at all. But yeah, it's kind of like that. So all the color because everything is so white, all the color when it pops up is really vibrant and stands out.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen, Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but
Oh,
be
no.
careful. I'll tell him what's going on there.
Must jump, and there we are. Yes, like I said, this would be no trouble. This would be no trouble were I to be doing this instead of Faith.
Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
I seem to be a bit lost. It does stand out. It does stand out, and it gives you a little idea of the, because Faith is the kind of person who it gives you an insight into her mind. She sees things this way. I'm definitely supposed to go over there, over the fence. Or why would the fence be there if not to block our path? A fence does not exist on its own. But yeah, high contrast, is that the term? That's very interesting. I didn't know there was a particular word for it, but I'm very fond of images like that, where it's all black and white, but just a bit of color. So, I'm definitely. Oh right. Jump. Well, that was a failed skill roll. We've hurt Faith sneeze. I apologize, Faith. I'm sorry about your knees. Now, we shall take a left. And another left, and an elevator. It's E. It's always E. I don't know why I click. Now, will there be elevator music? That's the question. There will not, so we must make some of our own. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, elevator music over. Let's not skip by pressing space this time.
Kate?
What are you doing here?
What
It's
happened?
Faith's sister.
No! You don't recognize him?
She's murdered a
Sure.
man.
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore.
It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
This is
So
the
break-in
future you
must really
chose.
spooked him then.
This is the future
That's
you
what I
asked for.
thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot.
A
I'm
very
pretty sure
likely
my
story,
gun.
Kate.
There was
A
book
very
on
likely
this,
story.
a
It makes a
diary.
lot more sense if
It
you
was
shot
gone.
him.
I'm I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car. Haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You already look
Accident,
guilty.
Kate. There are no accidents in this
There
city.
are no accidents in this
Him
city.
dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts.
Effie.
There's gotta be more to this.
Effie.
Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just can't.
Blues incoming, Faith. You might want
The
to
blues.
right about now.
We don't want to sing the blues.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm more of a swing individual anyway.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go!
Let's rock.
And Faith,
Are you ready, mortals? Are you ready to go fast? Because we're gonna go fast. We don't have a choice.
shit!
Get out of that building.
Jump.
Faith. Move.
Oh.
SWAT swarming on you, Faith. Find a way out of there.
Run, 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 run. Okay, I think it should be good. Yes, elevator. Nope, that won't work.
An exit through the accounting office.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh, where do I? Okay. We nearly ran right into their bullets there. We nearly ran right into their bullets there, more. We gotta be more careful. Oh boy. This is some high intensity stuff. Not that way. Aha. A vent. The staple of mortal video gaming. Now if we simply make our way through here. They're shooting at the vents! This is going to cause a lot of property damage. I hope they're insured for this. Huh. Okay. Okay, the helicopter gunship is a bit overkill. We're going to make it, mortals. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. And now we take a few turns in order to lose the chopper. Please tell me there's something. Yes, there is something below.
Get your ass to the CEC news building. I'm finding you a way out.
Yes, mortals. We're doing it. We're making it. Oh. This is almost as bad as when I fought those sky pirates. There we are.
You're too exposed, Faith. It'll pick you off. Get inside. Find some cover.
Over the fence. Around the corner. Yes, yes. Oh no. Helicopter's still there. Oh, what? Who's shooting me? Oh yes, sky pirates, yes. I once defeated a band of sky pirates. Am I just going in a circle? I'm going in a circle, it's bad. Yes, it's not easy on Faith's body. Who is shooting? Oh, come on. Where are we meant to go? Where are we meant to go? Look at this. Look at this situation we're in. Are we supposed to take a turn to the right instead? To the left, rather? Ah. But yes, helicopter gunships. Very bad. Oh, Skies of Arcadia I have not played but would love to play. It seems like it would be right up my alley. Aha! We found the stairwell. But yes, once defeated a band of sky pirates, it was quite the tale. I'll tell you about it sometime. But suffice it to say, aerial superiority is a pretty important thing in combat. We leap! We leap! Yes! Yes, 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 Cooper. It is very sus. Sis is sus. A sus sis. Ba-da ba-da. Ba-da ba-da. Ba-da ba-da ba. Ba-da ba-da ba. Ba-da ba-da ba da da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Alright, that was the elevator music.
Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one.
And we proceed.
Take the bridge across the avenue and head for Centurion Plaza.
I like to jump kick doors.
Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time.
Yes, yes, yes. Look at all the property damage. They're shooting up elevator doors. They're breaking glass. They're destroying vents. These cops are they're a menace to society. These blues. Oh, yes, I'm gonna. Yes, those elevator doors are very are pretty thick, as the kids say. Oh no, a lot of blue in this area. As we all know, we don't like blues. I really hope I'm running in the right direction, because if I'm not, I'm going to die. Yes, yes, here we are. Safety. Fist beats gun. Oh, hello, Aira. It's good to see you. And your name is fixed now. It wasn't. Last stream it was not. You were a void sheep. But yes, fist does not ordinarily beat gun if it is a mortal fist. But if it is my fist, then it will easily beat gun. Even my left fist, which does not possess a demon, is the fist of a powerful being.
Blue's up ahead. Be careful.
Ah, you say blue's up ahead, but everything is orange. Give me your gun. Yes, let's take this gun. It has more bullets. Alright.
Head up onto the rail overpass. It's the only way through.
I must say, these cops are just terrible at their jobs, honestly. Don't you know you should be arresting Kate, not me. I didn't do anything. She was the one at the scene.
You've almost lost him. Patrick Krieg in.
Yes, the finger in the barrel technique. Yes, that is possible if one has the willpower to lose their mortal hand. Oh. SWAT team statement. We tried to catch the perp, but she was going faster than our bullets and jumping around like a chimpanzee. Yes. I would hate to write that report. The paperwork. The paperwork.
You okay? Come on.
You did good, Faith. No word on what's got the blues so trigger happy, but I'll keep on it. And don't worry about your sis, okay? We'll fix it.
It's Merc's lair. He has a lair.
What the hell, Merc?
Something's got somebody rattled, kiddo. I don't know what it is, but they're mighty jittery.
Kiddo? You fool, you know not whom you speak to.
Take long to lose him?
Nah, those blues can't move for shit.
Ha!
They've gotten a little gun happy, though.
Wires are fizzing about Pope's murder. Blue traffic is up. Way up. Don't know what's got into them. Must be
Contract renewal time. They want to make a good impression so that
So
people
why
pay
all
them more.
Our
Because
girls don't look
because of
together for the
course,
crime scene.
it makes
City
sense.
seems
These
to be
police are
after.
corporate police.
That the
There's no
Icarus
such
person?
thing. There's no
Yeah,
such thing as regular
I think
police
it's from a
anymore.
diary. Rest of it was gone.
They just work for the
All I can
corporations.
make
It is
out
very
is
cyberpunk.
Icarus, maybe, and to the highest.
Icarus. Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah. his
Ah
dad
yes,
made him some
Icarus.
wings out of feathers
What a
and wax.
legendary tale.
Then the boy flew too close to the sun.
Very important lesson about flying too close to the sun.
No more wings, no more Icarus.
It'll
If
melt
anyone's
your
heard
wax
anything, then you
wings.
know
Don't
it'll be
wear
him.
wax wings and fly
Yeah?
too
I
close
know
to
he
the
ain't around
sun.
anymore, but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Who?
Jackknife.
Jackknife. What a name. Runners all have really cool names. Imagine going by the name
Got a
Jackknife.
location on Jackknife. He's on some rooftops at the old runner training ground near the storm drains. Route's crawling with blues, though.
I mean, they can't be cool corporate police because they are pathetic. They are pathetic scum who cannot match even the simplest of parkour moves. Now, if they could parkour, that would be something. But they can't. They can only shoot their pathetic guns that cannot stop us. We are unstoppable mortals. Oh, I would never try to shoot somebody with an SSS in real life because because they would royal guard it. And that would only result in my ruin. If you wish to tackle somebody with an SSS rank, you must make proper precautions. You must not allow them to have stylish combat, because stylish combat will power them up. You must make the combat as unstylish as possible. If one wished to defeat, say, a Devil May Cry character, one would have to make the combat be in such a way as they could not get any cool moves and cool combos out of it. That's the only way.
Get out of those canal spaces. Maintenance access points nearby. I'll find you.
I mean, I imagine if the cops could also parkour, then they could chase you much more effectively, and you could get some fun race mechanics. Imagine a multiplayer game built like this, where players are chasing other players around a map. Like Assassin's Creed multiplayer, which I always found to be super interesting and very different from regular Assassin's Creed gameplay, but I think is now completely dead. I'm not sure if they have it in the new games. I only played Brotherhood multiplayer. But I love that kind of multiplayer experience. Ha! Force them to use guns and the sword, only have one lame combo and a weak stinger. Oh! You hate to see it! You hate to see it, mortals! Imagine having a weak stinger, or no stinger at all. It is a good thing that Nero has now has a stinger equivalent. Oh. Oh. Oh, so they really don't. They really don't do. Oh no. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Faith is just resting. Oh no. You played Plague Doctor. Yes, Plague Doctor was fun. I think I played the clown. The jester or something like that. I can't remember who I played. But it was very nice multiplayer because all the NPCs just looked like the possible player characters. So when you blend with a crowd, and the way you had to you could only target one person. You have to assassinate your defined target, and somebody else is chasing after you. That's a very interesting kind of multiplayer experience. Oh, a number of multiplayer games with interesting movement mechanics, but it's way cheaper to just make a generic FPS and charge $80 for it. No, Faye! That's true. I honestly, I've never been much of an FPS player in terms of COD or something like that. Please don't tell me I've gone the entire wrong way around. Oh no, I'm supposed to. Hup. Come on, let me up. Oh, okay. So I have. So I did. So we now have to, because we went the wrong way around, we have to slowly edge our way up to this side. Oh, yes. Loot boxes. But yes, my experience with shooters that I've most enjoyed has been stuff like Rainbow Six Siege, and recently I've tried a bit of Valorant. I'm not much of a shooter, but I enjoy those kinds of shootings where an individual round means a lot and there's no respawns. Wait, so... I'm pretty sure this is the way. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's a thing there that we have to activate. Look at this. Making me press the emergency gate button. Wait, I'm going the wrong way again. I'm a fool! Not nearly as foolish as those blues, but still a fool. Come on, come on, come on. Excellent, excellent. Yes. But yeah, shooter gameplay is something I'm no expert on, but it is a shame that there aren't more games that make you move like Mirror's Edge. I've always found movement, a free-running movement like in Mirror's Edge and in Assassin's Creed, whether it's first person or third person. Hell, even some stuff in Dishonored. Okay, do I just kind of... Wait. Ah, here we are. Have I tried Titanfall 2? Yes, I saw a bit of Ame play through, Amelia Watson play through Titanfall 2 from HoloLive Ian, and also and then Ina. I watched more of Ina's, and I was like, okay, it's a fast-moving shooty game where you are also a mech pilot. I must play this, and then I played it and completed it. And the problem with Titanfall 2 is that once you have done the single player, you are done with Titanfall 2. Because the people playing in multiplayer are gods. Am I a teammate? No, I am not a teammate. I think I think all of the Hollow EN girls are really cool, but when it comes to how much of a fan of them I consider myself, Ame is not where my focus tends to go.
Keep going. Don't think those blues
My
down here.
my actual if I was to pick one of them to
Get something
as
to
my one that I idolize, it would have to be Ninamai Inanis. It would be Ina. Mori, Mori, I have a lot of respect for Calliope Mori as a musician, as an artist. But as a streamer, it's Ina. Oh yes, 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 unity. That is the most important. You can have a preference. You can have a preference. You can watch some tubers more than other tubers. You can always have a preference. And having a preference is fine. But what isn't fine is being like, oh no, this one's bad because I don't watch them or because they're not to my taste. They're not bad. They're just not your thing. They're all great in different ways. That's what I like about Unity. I'll always agree with it. Ah yes, the Takodachi. Not only an excellent fan base, but an excellent mascot character. I'm always in awe of the Takodachi's skills. Slamming down. Easy, no prep. Yes, we were running the wrong way there. That could have gone badly. Oh! We have acquired a suitcase. So that actually wasn't the way to go. But now we know we can... so that doesn't work. No, troopers over Takadachi. I mean, I'm both. I'm both. If I were to pick my top 2 favorite tubers, they would be Ina and Cooper. So I don't want there to be any kind of conflict between Takadachi and troopers. I've got too much skin in the game. I simply couldn't turn on either. Hating what you don't understand. It's very easy to hate, I find. It's so incredibly easy to hate. Oh no. We need to pick up the sniper and shoot them. It can be so easy to hate, because hate is a very powerful primal emotion. And it's easy when you don't comprehend something to go, Oh, is everything good? My thing cut out for a second. It's very easy to hate. But personally, I also find it very easy to love. And I would rather love than hate. Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do here? Well, yeah, you Cooper. Who do you think inspired me to do this? Trooper love. Oh no. Huh. Here we are. Alright, now this time I think we just have to sidle along.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
Okay, so there's a button. We do press it. Oh no. Oh, buttons. Oh. I see, this is the thing. You don't train to free run in other video games, so your brain doesn't become as good at perceiving things. My thing is cutting out again. Are you... Okay, hold on. Mirror's Edge? Mirror's Edge, don't crash. Mirror's Edge, don't crash. Mirror's Edge! No. 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 Mirror's Edge, hey. Hey, Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge! No. 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 Okay, hold on. Just give me a tick. Give me a tick. I'll try and sort this out, guys. I'll try and sort this out. Okay, oh, nope, nope. Yep. Alright, am I... Is this anything? Is everything okay? Is the sound, like, can you see me? Is the sound okay? Like... Oh, the first technical difficulties. Okay, so I'm back for you guys. Alright. I really hope it auto-saved. Alright, we're back here, and hopefully it doesn't crash next time. Oh. Oh man, I can't believe that. It just straight up stopped working. I mean, I do have a windowed version, a windowed mod, so that I can play it in a window instead of full screen, because if I were to play it in full screen, I wouldn't be able to see the chat. I'd only have the one monitor. Yes, it is genuinely amazing how smooth it's been so far, Cooper. I was expecting so much scuff, so much more scuff, and I'm sure there's plenty of scuff to come. You mortals shall all not be denied your scuff. But it's been surprisingly smooth so far. I guess I have my PC to thank. Assembled it was a couple of years ago. It was straight up brand new, so it's holding up very well.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here.
I mean, when I it's not like I just kind of threw myself into it. I didn't do much planning or prep for it. Oh, that's death. Planning or prep for a debut or stuff like that. I just made up an info sheet, put it up there for a bit, and then played some Devil May Cry because I just wanted to throw myself into the maelstrom that is VTubing.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down.
Well, that doesn't work at all. So because there wasn't much to my debut, there wasn't much to scuff.
Hey, getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
Oh, these snipers. This time we'll shoot them. Old monitor. I suppose I'll have to look around, but yeah, just any kind of second monitor would really help. So I probably should look for second-hand at least. Oh, here we are.
Take those snipers
Now
out
we
or keep
simply...
out of their way. Just get your ass.
Foolish mortal! I dodged a bullet. You all saw that. I dodged a bullet. No! No! Okay. Oh, is this it? Is this it? I was, Oh, this is it just going to pause every so often? I was watching Corpse's stream today? Like, time is all kind of... Like, Corpse's most recent stream, I was watching that, the 100 subscriber stream, and at the start of that there was some stuttering that really kind of added to the experience. It ratcheted up the tension because it would pause, it would freeze for a few seconds and you didn't know if she was dead or not. Wait. Am I frozen? I'm frozen. Hello? Oh no! Oh no! It's showing me as frozen. 1 second. Okay. I'm alive. The game is alive. This mortal shell still toils on. I can't believe it. The scuff mortals. You've shown. I've shown you a shameful side of me. I've shown you scuff carmine. Oof. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Oh, I almost there's a lot of delay on my chat messages that I find. I just saw your comments about being muted just now, but I'd already unmuted myself. But thank you for letting me know so promptly. If I ever don't notice, then that will be really helpful, because it takes so long for your messages to appear to me, it seems. Wait a second. Is this the way I'm meant to be heading? Am I not meant to be heading that way? Is there a... Oh wait, no, there was a button there. YouTube has pretty long delays by default, which is something to keep in mind for your streams. Well, I have seen... I think I got some feedback about my replies to comments being... to chat messages being too... taking a bit too long. So I don't know if that's like longer than usual, if I have more delay than other tubers. No! No. Mirror's Edge, you can't do this to me. You can't. You can't! No! We can't keep doing this, Mirror's Edge. You can't keep getting away with this. Oh no. Alright. You know the song. You know the dance. You know it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here. I'm unmuted? Hello? I can't see... OBS is no longer showing me any kind of thing for my... it might just be because I don't have it... it's not showing me the thingamajigs. But I just need to know if all of you can hear any kind of audio. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'll believe in that. I'll believe in that. I choose to believe. Continue game. Oh boy, we might have to skip this level if this keeps happening with this particular one. Sometimes you have to remove it and add it back in. Interesting. But yeah, at the moment, Hopefully the only scuff that we can have is the scuff that is currently ongoing at the moment, where OBS is not showing me my desktop audio or my microphone audio. It's not showing me the amounts. Oh, but let's you know, let's do this setting, this part of the game for the 50th millionth time. Oh, all my good luck from the past few days. It's all coming into this scuffed stream. EA, you had to do me like this, didn't you? You weren't satisfied by shackling Catalyst to a terrible platform. You have to do this to me as well.
Hey, getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here.
It's such a good game. EA didn't even make it, but alas. These Electronic Arts, they really have it in for me. Alright, let's go. But seriously though, EA, I paid money for this. Just let me play it. That's all I ask. That's not a big ask.
Keep out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Now, last time it tends to pause around the sniper section, so I'm glad it didn't this time. Hup, hup, hup. Yeah, all these technical difficulties has really screwed with my flow, mortals. What should we talk about? Oh, I mean, obviously, other than the incredible amounts of scuff. You know, for a sniper team, there was only 3 people there. Yeah, DICE were an EA subsidiary, yes, but I don't think that counts the same as EA making it themselves. Like, I see DICE as having made a good game despite being shackled to EA, not because of it. If that makes any sense. Nope. There shall be no shooting of me. Honestly, I think the game has died more times than we've killed Faith at this point. What is my favorite beverage? That is a question and a half. My favorite beverage, yeah, definitely diet soft drink, Pepsi Max. It's a vice. Because I know it's worse for you than the sugary versions. I drink it anyway. I fully understand why some people just can't like the taste. How do you do this? But the problem is I was weaned on it from a very young age, so it's an addiction. But oh, there's a lot of lovely beverages. There's a hot chocolate, grape juice, apple juice, apple and blackcurrant juice. A lot of juices. And then, of course, I'm a fan of cider and. Well, when it comes to alcoholic drinks, mostly cider. Although I do drink vodka mixed with diet soft drink. I'm not much. I'm not quite into wine, but I am into. I do enjoy the occasional port. But that's pretty much all the drinks I drink, other than water, obviously, which you need to drink to live. And oh my God, Faith, you're dying so many times here. Can we just progress without dying? Yes. This is what we need. And we slide to victory. No. Well, that was... No coffee? No. I will at the most have mocha. I do not drink coffee straight. I'm, when it comes to coffee and tea, I'm more of a tea person. Tea is another thing. The problem with tea is that I get so tempted to put so much sugar into it that it becomes mostly sugar and less tea. Okay, so I can just land. That's good to know. You know people that don't drink water and subsist off of diet soda? They are still living? I am almost one of them. I keep doing that. I keep doing that as if I will spring off. I apologize, mortals. I sincerely apologize for this. It's simply... Oh. It's simply so... I don't understand quite... Oh, I've got to sidle. I'm bad at sidling along ledges. I want to run fast. I don't want to go slow. You remember reading somewhere that you get most of the water that your body needs to survive from the food you eat and not what you drink. That is mostly true, I'm pretty sure. Your body replenishes a lot of water from food, but I do not eat that much food, so... I do need to drink a decent amount, and I do. But you still need to drink. Water is still a part of it. Because, I mean, people already know they need to eat, but they can forget to drink very easily. Listen, if one is concerned with the pursuit of power, one can't be fixated on concepts like health, Cooper. Health is all well and good for some. But I simply wish to acquire power. I have no need of your health reps. It does not matter how much one is concerned for me. Alright. Yes, quite true. Quite true, I am immortal. Oh! Well, that's gone wrong. Wait, no it hasn't. It's gone right. You know that meme that is so popular with the kids nowadays of I am a genius. Oh no. Where it's the two panels of the face. I actually don't know what anime it's from, but with me I feel there should be a third phase, because I so often I'm overconfident, and then something happens, I see something and I'm like, oh no, this has gone horribly wrong. But then in the third phase I realize, oh no, it's actually fine. There was no reason to be worried about anything. Oh no. We missed it. Yes, Pepsi Max has maximum power. It's a shame that they don't have it in, like, some places just don't have it, especially a lot of restaurants and stuff, so Diet Coke would normally be an acceptable substitute, but recently Coca-Cola has switched all the Diet Coke to Coke Zero, which is not the same and tastes terrible. Oh, it's Gundam Reconquista. I didn't know it was a Gundam. I have not seen Reconquista. I've only seen Universal Century, you know, 0079, Zeta, 08 MS Team. Yeah, I've only seen 0079, Zeta, 08 MS Team, Igloo, Some of Thunderbolt, that's all for the UC, 00 Season 1 and 2, but not the movie, Iron-Blooded Orphans, except for the very end, the last few episodes, and 00, all of 00, wait, I already said all of 00. What was the other one I was going to say? Build Divers, yes. Not Build Fighters, but I have seen all of Build Divers and Build Divers Re-Rise. Which is the... Nope, give me your gun. It's gone through the floor. Oh no. Alright, we'll... Come on. Come on. But yes, there's so much Gundam out there that for one to see. No, that didn't work. I should just run. There's so much mortal entertainment. There's Gundam, and then there's also Tokusatsu, of which the only Tokusatsu series I have successfully completed is Pat Ranger vs Lupin Ranger. There's so much more out there that I need to experience. Okay. This might work. Nope, that did not work. Oh! But yeah, in fact, I literally have all of Tokuga sitting on my computer, waiting for me to watch it. And I really want to watch it, because I've seen a couple of episodes and it's really good. What? How? Well, let me leave! Blues, let me leave! Okay, no, I'll get on top of one of those vans. I'll get on top of one of those vans. And that'll let me jump over the fence. I don't know why everyone keeps apologizing to me about seeing Lupin Ranger. I liked Lupin Ranger. Lupin Ranger is what truly... Like... I think it will always have a special place in my heart. I like how they did the concept of having two teams. Even if not all the aspects of it were handled well, I think there was a lot of good things in Lupin Ranger. Well, that's not going to work either. It's too far away. Nope. They're going to shoot me and I'm going to die. Well, yeah, Gundam is so very overwhelming for newcomers. What happened with me is that my older brother was like, look, Carmine, I want you to watch Gundam. So we can watch 0079 and Zeta together. So what I will do is I will introduce you to the concept by showing you 00. And so I watched 00, and that was my first Gundam. And then, where is the entrance? Where is the entrance there? And Gundam 00 was my first Gundam. I watched all of it, Season 1 and Season 2. And then I went through with my older brother, and I watched all of 0079, all of Zeta, and then we moved right ahead to Shah's counterattack. Oh, Pat Ren 1 was the best read in years. That's cool. The Pat Rangers really got they really got shafted in Lupin Ranger vs Pat Ranger. I like the Lupins. Phantom Thieves are cool, but you have to make the police cool too. The Pat Rangers could have done so much more. And they I feel like they kind of scuffed the concept of the double agent. My bro is such a bro. My bro is the reason I am so interested in Japanese media. More so than him now. Elevator music. Yeah, he's a nice guy, but when I say my older brother, yeah, hi Jackknife. When I say my older brother, I mean the closest one to me in age, because I have 5 older brothers. So it is the one directly above me in age. The second most youngest. He is the one that introduced me to all of this stuff. That's how I found that's how I found a lot of great things. My favorite anime ever, Trigun. Being introduced to the concept of anime at all with stuff like watching Naruto subbed and not dubbed, instead of just Yu-Gi-Oh on cartoon shows. Those where they like you don't know what the concept of anime is as a kid. You don't know that it's been it was originally Japanese and they've changed it. I'll still, although I will still swear by Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and its dub, but it's also one of the first anime I ever had to watch subbed because they didn't dub the 4th season, and I was like, no, I like Jaden, give me more. And so I had to go on the internet and find, because I'm pretty sure I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and stuff like Digimon dubbed anime. I watched that on YouTube, but I had to go to actual like streaming sites to find the 4th season. Oh, jackknife. Ba 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 doobie ba 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 doobie ba 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 doobie ba 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 doobie doobie da 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 la da 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 dee. Oh wait, no, it had elevator music. I didn't need to do that. But yeah, we've actually never had an Xbox. We were a Sony family, and I got into Nintendo with the DS. But yes, we had the PlayStation 1, and then the 2, and then the 3, and then the 4, and so on.
Find another way through to him.
But yes, Trigun is not only essential to watch, it is my favorite anime of all time. Period. And Vash the Stampede is one of my favorite characters. Can I jump to him? It looks like it really wants... Okay, no, we'll go around. Nope, that didn't work. I can't believe it. I can't believe you would lie to me, Mirror's Edge. Yes, Trigun is so good! Trigun is so good! Why am I not grabbing on? That is quite strange, mortals. That is strange indeed. Up. Up. Your parents were the ones to get you into anime and video games. Well, that's interesting. I've never been able to connect with the older generation about these interests. So, like, it would be amazing to be able to do so with one's parents. That's truly lucky. Oh, you're not going to let me do that. GX, checking out the manga of GX. You want me to check out the manga of GX Master Rider? I've heard a lot about the manga and how it diverges. I've browsed the wikis, but the best version of Manjome. Impossible, because it's impossible because it is Manjome. And I'm sorry, but as amazing as Manjome Thunder is, it simply cannot match the all-inspiring, unlimited powerful chant of Chaz it up. Chaz it up. Chaz it up. No, jump! Let me jump. Your brother doesn't know what anime is. It's on your top list, but Rurouni Kenshin is number 1. Your parents believe anime is the work of the devil? That's quite the old view. That's a bit outdated. I'm sorry to hear that. Some mortals are so non-accepting. They're, like I said earlier, it's easy to hate what you don't understand. Like we discussed earlier, you've got to make an effort. And even if no, oh, we got it this time. And even I thought I'd made the same mistake. Even if you don't understand something, like even if you've looked at it, you know what it is. You're like, okay, so that's what that is. It's not for me. That doesn't mean you shouldn't respect it. There are some things one cannot respect, but there are most things you can respect as somebody's taste. Oh, you forgot about Chaz it up. Well, I shall have to endeavor to recite more stuff from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX dub then to ignite your memory. Because you simply must Chaz it up. You gotta get your game on. Da 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 da. Chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard, finding trouble, never looking too hard. Well, back at class, they never taught us this. Some things you gotta learn, hit or miss. Tough times, hard climbs, we'll take them on together. Right now, let's go. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Generation X. Game on, get your game on. Come on now, gotta play your cards right. Come on, get your game on.
Is this going somewhere?
Rope burn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes
Chaz it up never got referenced in a card effect. Irrelevant. 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 Although, since we're speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, do you guys play Yu-Gi-Oh? I play. I've dabbled with a lot of card games. The Farm Fantasy trading card game, Magic the Gathering,
I'm not. I'm gonna
Card Fight Vanguard. But Yu-Gi-Oh, I have dabbled in the least. But I still love how the game. I'm not familiar with the modern state of the game. But back during the Synchro era, I played with Dragunities. So I'd just like to know, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, what kind of decks you use.
He's heading for his car.
Oh, hi, Congo. Congo, hello. Greetings. It is good to have you. We were just discussing the excellent dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and the fantastic card game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Also known as Duel Monsters.
We're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now,
Don't
it's
point a
difficult
gun
to
at me.
recall with a gun in my
I will
face.
destroy you.
I know what you are.
That's simply...
You know it was a setup, right?
You
I
simply
know
cannot
Kate
kill me with a gun.
was
If you shoot me,
But
don't...
my captain's asking
If
some
you shoot me,
difficult
don't worry.
questions, and I can't
I won't
forget to
die.
see her.
What do
Shoot
you
me.
know about something called Icarus?
Don't worry, I won't die.
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much
Ah,
to
yes,
Kate,
you all got your own experiences with
but there are
Yu-Gi-Oh.
plenty of people who'll try.
Ah, Karakuri. I'm
I can't
not
stop them
intimately familiar with that
They'll learn how to
archetype.
run.
Running is what I do best.
What's its main gimmick? With Dragunities, it was that there are two types of Dragunity cards and Dragunity monsters, and the weaker ones can be equipped to the stronger ones as equip spells. It was quite nice.
Ropeburn's got an office at Seaburfield International Shipping near the Riding Park subway. Should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look, I saw Ropeburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Ropeburn really is mixed up with
I mean, there's a lot of great card games out there. One cannot play them all. So I understand if some people have never even touched Yu-Gi-Oh. There's so many. I will say. I'll have to gush about this at a later date. But if there's one thing I really love, even more than Yu-Gi-Oh, it is Dungeon Dice Monsters. Oh man. I just thought about streaming the Dungeon Dice Monsters GBA game. I must resist the temptation. Oh. I think the archetype that the people that I talk to about this kind of stuff have been talking about the most recently is the Dragon Mates. They're a thing apparently now. Which way do I go? Oh, card games are an expensive hobby, the most expensive. I'm into a lot of tabletop games, and they are a plague on your wallet. They really are. I'm glad that I have other people in my family who are into them, so that I have access to things that I have not bought. But the like when I went out and got a physical set of Mahjong tiles, wasn't particularly cheap. But it's so good to have them. I just need 3 other people to play Riichi Mahjong with, which is going to be more of a challenge than buying the tiles in the first place. It's a fascinating game, Mahjong. It's a lot like poker. I learnt it by reading the Kaiji manga. Huh. Oh yes, yes. Lacking the disposable income to seriously pursue card games, that is a big problem. I myself have rarely been able to delve deep into them because I lacked the funds. I know what that's like. It's a matter of both. You have to have people to play with and have the money to afford to. So I've only had brief forays with it, but I love it so much. The newest bait archetype is the VTuber inspired one? Wait. Wait. Yu-Gi-Oh! Now has a VTuber archetype? Oh yeah, don't talk about Bond. Bondburger, you want to know what the worst, the worst thing I ever did with my money, the most wasteful I ever was with it, the biggest mistake I ever made financially, was, as an impressionable individual, young and naive, spent $200 on an Age of Sigmar starter kit. Age of Sigmar, for those who do not know, is the sequel to Warhammer Fantasy that they made. With round bases like 40k instead of the square bases that have been used up to this point, and I think simplified rules. And I spent $200 on it, and I've never felt more of a sucker. Greatest tragedy of my life. Greatest tragedy of my life, Age of Sigmar. Why did I have to get into Warhammer just as Fantasy was dying and my local Games Workshop was like, hey, look, pick up this new Age of Sigmar. Games Workshop is not your friend. You go into the store, everyone's nice and friendly, but they do have an agenda to push, and that agenda is pushing the plastic. And even if Age of Sigmar is trash compared to Fantasy, they will push it because it's the new thing to push. I wish I'd known that. I wish I had. Oh no! Clicky Bottom is Mage Knight. Clicky Bottom is Mage Knight, which I do not have that much experience with. Where they've got the bases have the stats on them, and you can rotate the bases, and the stats change as you rotate them because it's below a screen. Oh, such a lovely design. No. Warhammer, with Warhammer, the stats are on a separate page. But yeah, what happened with Warhammer Fantasy, for those who don't know, is that the End Times events happened, where Chaos basically won against the forces of good and, and destroyed everything. And that was it. That was the end of Warhammer Fantasy. So they straight up killed Warhammer Fantasy and rebranded it as Age of Sigmar, which is set after everybody lost to Chaos, with a much less interesting setting and new, basically Space Marine inspired. They introduced Stormcast Eternals, which are inspired by Space Marines from 40k, because the Space Marines are the most popular 40k unit. So they just wanted to make Age of Sigmar more like Warhammer 40k instead of having it be its own thing.
Hey, look sharp. I'm getting blues heading for you. You must have triggered a silent alarm somewhere. Ass out now.
Merc, you might want to watch your phrasing there, Merc. Ass out now. I hope this is not a sign of scuff. My chat just did something weird. Let me in. Oh. Tell me this is the way out. Tell me this is the way out. But yes, don't get addicted to. One can easily get addicted to plastic or cardboard crack, which is the term for miniatures or cards. One can get real deep into them. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, so stream died for a second, but we're good? We're good? Are we good? Is everything still okay? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Just making sure. Just if it ever cuts out, let me know. Well, this is just a room. What am I supposed to? I gotta go higher. I gotta go one floor higher. I have to go like this. Well, now I'm back where I started. Okay. Random hiccups. This is terrible. YouTube, please. No! Don't shoot me. Alright, but, oh, yeah, you've seen people get kicked out of local game stores for using non-official models, even when mixed in with legitimate ones? Well, that depends. Are you talking about Games Workshop or your friendly local gaming store? Because there is a difference. With Games Workshop, they're straight up not allowed to let you use stuff other than the models, because they have to, like, it's a corporate thing. But with a friendly local game store that just buys the stuff from Games Workshop, I feel like there's more leeway. I've had some great times at my friendly local gaming store. Run some sessions there, played some card games. It's great. It's a fun hobby, and one gets to interact with others in very neat ways. Come on. Let me in. Alright. There we go. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, Nembot. That's terrible that you've seen that happen then. People need to be more forgiving. Sometimes people just want to play. They don't have the money for all those expensive miniatures. Just get the rules. People just want to... People just seek... Mortals just seek the, to soothe their soul with these beautiful works. Don't deny it. Don't deny it of them. Oh, not having a non-Games Workshop gaming store, that is... Oh, that's tough. That's a tough position to be in. Because they only have... Because they only have their products. And there's so much variety. If you have a really good friendly local gaming store, if you have a really good one, then they'll have all sorts of things. I have, I picked up Mutants and Masterminds from mine a couple years back. It's a superhero TTRPG. It's very fun. And I ran that for a bit. There's all sorts, and hell, you don't even have to buy systems. There are systems on the internet. People have made their own systems. There's a system. If you can name a media franchise, somebody has made a tabletop RPG so that people can play that system, in that setting. You name it, they've started it. So there really is no limit to your imagination. Oh, I've died in slow motion. That's terrible. Wow, imagine... Oh, bragging about 3D printing? That's... Just... Oh. That's just kind of... Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, come on. No. I need to... No, I need to disarm him! Mortals, we need to disarm them. Ah, yes. You speak of those individuals. Ah, Congo, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. It was good to have you here. It was good to have you here. See, look how much Faith slows down when she's got a gun. Alright though. Ora! Ora! Backpack wasn't even trying to look for it. We still got it anyway. That's how good we are, mortals. We have the eagle's wings. We're flying through these levels. Now, will this have elevator music? The newest threat to children running. Are your children safe? Is your radio transmitting secret messages? Find out what you should know. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Wait, I hadn't. I hadn't activated the... I hadn't activated it. I hadn't activated it at all. There we are. Honestly, don't be so lazy with your elevators, City. Put some music in there and I won't have to cover. I won't have to cover for you. Alright. Now. We leap! Well, that took a bit long to climb our way up, but we made it. We leap. And I think we turn. Yes, we turn. It's very nice movement here. Scaffolding. Am I supposed to climb up there, or... Ah, yes. Oh, a helicopter gunship. Again. Great. Have you ever been chased by a helicopter? It's not a pleasant experience. Up, up. Oh no, I've done that wrong. You fool! You foolish fool! You think you can kill me with bullets? Bullets only make me stronger. There is no firearm on Earth that could possibly stand against me. Do not challenge me, Blues. You will lose. Up, up, up. Look at that. Look at the way it rips through the material. They really put the polish and effort into the parts that they knew you were gonna see. Oh, what did we do wrong there? You shoot yourself with small bullets every morning to build up immunity? Yes, that is how one does it. It's like how one sets them. I set myself on fire. Once every day as a kid, and now I am completely immune to flames. Yes, oh, you really appreciate when games pay attention to little details like that? I do too. It's such a nice thing. I'm getting a bit too excited about it, but it's such a nice thing. To when they really put in the effort. It all works towards immersion. The bullets would rip through it like that, so they do. I think this is the way we're supposed to go. Ah! Wait. Is it? I'm confused. Oh boy, I'm confused. Mortals. I'm confused and there's a helicopter shooting at us. This is a bad time to be confused. So all that and we're just back where we... Wait, am I supposed to turn around? Aha! I'm supposed to turn around here. See, there it is again! Look at that, look at that. 2008, this game really holds up. Nope. Goodbye and farewell. Oh, but we can't make any, Well, we can do this. Look at that. Look at the physics on this. It all depends on where you shoot. Very nice. Alley-oop. Easy, easy. This is but a trifle for us mortals.
Chopper's got a call from its mama. It's bugging out. Not for long, I'll bet.
hit the shift. And shift over here. One shotgun. Yeah, it really is intended to be a cinematic moment. They put him there so you can kick him off. That's all. Like, there's no like. That's all he's there for. He's not an obstacle. He's there so you can utterly annihilate someone. It's a neat touch. I like it when games do that. It's good when games give you the opportunity to be cool, not merely see. Like often in games, one might find that that you just see like a cutscene of a character doing something cool, but you don't want to see a cutscene of a character doing something cool in a game in which it's possible that you want to do the cool thing that they're doing. Landing. Easy. Apparently you should vote Pope.
God damn it, girl. I just spilled my Joe all over the keyboard.
Hey, can you get a message to Miller?
Don't spill your coffee on your keyboards.
Sure.
That's a bad idea. Yeah, a pre-animated takedown. I do like it with takedowns that you know, when you've got multiple options. When you can like in Titanfall 2, we talked about Titanfall 2 a bit earlier. There are multiple takedown animations for when you do a melee takedown, of which I did a lot. Yeah, QTEs can be utilized okay in certain circumstances. For example, I really like Kingdom Hearts 2's reaction commands. But if you rely on QuickTime events without having any sort of core gameplay for it to support, then you're just sabotaging yourself. You're going, we don't care about the gameplay. And if you don't care about the gameplay, why should someone care about your game? It's a two-way street, game developers. You got to put effort in if you want the mortals to flock to you. That happens a lot in JRPGs, but with JRPGs, I feel it's different, because with JRPGs, the gameplay is, I mean, it is what it is. There's a lot of segregation between gameplay and story in JRPGs. It's more. I'm more fine with that, but The World Ends With You, which is my favorite Japanese role-playing game of all time, is very much just has all the action take place in combat.
And right now?
Oh, the worst thing is absolutely annihilating the enemy in gameplay, but losing to him in the cutscene. Yes! Yes. Ah, I crushed you. Oh, but we're supposed to beat you in the story, so alas, you lose. It's like, no, I'm a powerful being. Do not do this to me, game.
Think it's Roburn's pal?
Maybe, but it looked like a CPF one to me. How many other people can get their paws on a bird in this place?
Not many.
Although I will admit that
Keep on street level 2. Blues
there are some games that I will ignore that because I'm so invested in what's going on in the story. Oh no. Let me off. No. No. We've been scuppered. I actually have not played God Hand. I've heard legends, I've heard rumors about God Hand, but I've not played God Hand. I'm looking forward to seeing Cooper playing it. How do I feel about the new upcoming The World Ends With You? Well, when they posted the countdown, as you might not know this, but when they announced The World Ends With You Neo, they posted a countdown for 7 days, a week-long countdown. And the last time they did that, it was literally nothing. So, my feelings on the matter were, I as a Square Enix fan am quite familiar with this pain. They have decided to hurt me once again, in a way that I will feel very deeply. There's always the faint hope, you know. Maybe it's this time. So I couldn't give up. My heart would not let go, and I thought maybe it is. It almost definitely isn't, but I have to have a little bit of hope. And then they dropped the trailer I woke up, and the first thing I did, because I was asleep until a little bit after they announced it, I woke up, went to check the countdown site, I saw the trailer, and the feeling of jubilation, I cannot begin to tell you how happy I was in that moment. That is my favorite game of all time, and they're finally giving us a sequel that looks like it's also trying to do its own thing. It doesn't look like it's just trying to cash in on The World Ends With You, the first one. It's not copying. It's trying to be its own new thing. I don't know if it'll be good. I don't know if it'll be bad. But I've been really hopeful about recent Square Enix products, and I really liked Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I think I'm finally ready to love again.
I'm guessing they'll be near the roof. You're gonna need to find a way up.
But I could gush about The World Ends With You for hours. It is the perfect game. Gameplay and the story is integrated so well. Just everything ties into each other to the point where when they ported it for mobile phones and then for the Switch, it loses something in the ports, so that you're not getting the full experience because of how deeply everything was tied together in the original game, the gameplay mechanics and the story.
You through yet?
He is hoping. All we can do is hope and pray.
That's no then.
Oh, I know what to do here. Yes. But yeah, Square Enix has hurt me a lot for my entire life. But I can't stop loving them. They did Final Fantasy 13, 15, Dissidia NT. They made some serious blunders. But they've made too many things I love. Come on, you. Yes. I'm sure everybody has something like that. Where you love something. Oh no, that's Steam. But even if it's not the best, I kind of like Type 0. You kind of like Type 0, Railroad. I kind of like Type 0, but here's where Type 0 falls short. Yeah, you wouldn't say it was amazing. The thing with Type 0, where's the thing with this? The thing with Type 0 is that it is great as a war story. Gameplay's okay. Different characters have different levels of being OP, but it's great as a war story. It has a very nice war story, and then it goes into a bit of Lovecraft at the end. It's very nice. It's very nice. The problem is that none of Class 0 are characters. Rem and Machina are characters, but they're not that good characters. But the rest, none of them are like fleshed out. The most fleshed out they are is at the very end of the game, like post final boss. That's the most fleshed out you ever get of them. I have to sympathize with your characters. Give me good, compelling characters, Square Enix, for these.
He's with Ropeburn.
So the plot, while the plot is interesting as like a war story, you don't have really a reason to root for these characters that you're playing as. And yet, it doesn't feel quite like an FF game. Capcom is the one that caused you the most pain. Oh, cancelling Mega Man Legends 3. I am not a big Mega Man fan in that I have never played a Mega Man game aside from, I think, Mega Man X, which is and I could not defeat even like the first boss. I'm terrible at Mega Man. But yeah, Capcom seems to have hurt a lot of people. For me, Capcom is just Ace Attorney and Devil May Cry, and they haven't been the best for those either, I suppose. But Mega Man, the biggest connection to Mega Man I have is just listening to the Proto Man. So he killed me. And he has a really ugly face. Actually, pause. I just want to check the time because we cut out, it doesn't show the time. Okay, it's that time. So we've been running for nearly 2 hours. Mortals, you have such to think that you practice chronomancy.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
It's quite surprising. Oh, that's the thing. I just realized. Sorry about that. And he's killed me again. While I was off kilter. Damn. Damn! Okay, but this time is the third time. See, I deliberately allowed Ropeburn to kill Faith twice. And why? Because this is the third time. You cannot lose! You cannot lose on the third time, it's not possible. So watch this. Watch and be amazed, mortals.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Oh, oh, no, okay. It really is just right. Is it really just right click? Is this just going to be a QTE? Stop doing this to me, game. This is what I'm saying. You want to play it. You don't want to just make a right click at the right time.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Actually, once I would kill this guy, I'll tell you what quick time events were really used well. Got him. Okay. So, quick time events were used the best in Legend of Dragoon, a JRPG for the PlayStation 1 made by Sony, in which every time you do a basic attack, there is a certain rhythm of quick time event where you have to press X at the right time. And you have they have different combos, different editions. They're called editions, and you have different ones for each character. Each character has a different kind of timing, and each edition of theirs has different timing as well. So you have to learn them. It's very nice. It's great. It's great fun to play. Yeah, that was third try. That was the real third try. First third try was the first try was the 0th try. And as we all know, 0 is not a real number. I'm honestly not. Honestly, I'd never seen Resident Evil before Cooper started streaming it because I am terrible with horror games. Oh boy, I'm terrible with horror games. Don't tell anyone. But these fictional abominations scare me much more than the real things that I've faced down. Yes, this is the one. Squall's Gunblade in Final Fantasy VIII. Yes, Renzo Kuken. Renzo Kuken. I love Final Fantasy VIII. Favorite Final Fantasy. And Squall is a great character, and he has a cool weapon. You just because the Gunblade cannot crit. Other weapons can crit. The Gunblade cannot crit normally, but you can ensure that it does crit 100% of the time if you press R1 at the right time. That's what Squall does.
Seems like bang on the money about Ropeburn being behind this. Wonder who his professional is. I'm boosting your signal. Try and find a way through.
Hup, 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 hup. But yes, there's a lot to love about Final Fantasy VIII. Everybody's kind of got their own. Well, I mean, if you don't play in a way that allows you to do limit breaks a lot, characters can get kind of interchangeable. But I do play in a way that lets me see limit breaks a lot, and their limit breaks are very indicative of their character. Like Irvine Kineas is the coolest dude. Ace Combat still has the best QTE moment. I'll take your word for it because I have not played Ace Combat, though I would really love to. I'm not much of a flyboy, but flight sim games like that are really cool. And it seems to have a very lovely community. Ah, Dissidia. We're talking about the topic of Dissidia. Yes, it is incredibly fun to use Squall in classic Dissidia. Now, just for the record, mortals, whenever I say Dissidia, and just Dissidia, I refer to Dissidia for the PlayStation Portable, and Dissidia Duodecim, also for the PlayStation Portable. Because Final Fantasy Dissidia NT, for Japanese arcades and then the PlayStation and PC, they are crimes against humanity and should not be given any attention. They massacred my boy, but still one of the genuinely when I was making my my info post, I was like, what games to put down? I've got to put down a fighting game. I like so many fighting games. I like Tekken, I like Soul Calibur, I like Under Night. But I thought, what is my ultimate favorite fighting game to represent all the fighting games? And I thought, it's Final Fantasy Dissidia Duodecim, the greatest fighting game that has ever been made. I'll tell you what they were thinking with Dissidia NT. They were thinking, okay, they were thinking, let's get that fat stacks of Japanese arcade machine cash without trying to make a good game. I mean, like they just sent it off to be made by a separate group. They didn't even make it in house. They were just like, get that money. I would like to play some of these games in the future. There's so many games, but a lot of the games, what I've got right now in my schedule and what I've been playing this week is just kind of stuff that I've got on my PC. But there's so many of the games I like are console games of various natures, or handheld games, like The World Ends With You, Dissidia, stuff like that. And I don't know if I should emulate them or what. But emulating would be kind of cool. Then again, I haven't been able to get multiplayer online in Duodecim to work, which is a shame because, like I said, it's the greatest fighting game ever made. Gacha arcade games make all the money now. If Fate Grand Order Arcade is not losing money, I will be very surprised, because it is the exact same thing and should also be shunned. Tubers don't usually stream fighting games for some reason. Well, fighting games do require a lot of focus, and a big part of the tuber experience is talking. But I'd like to. I don't know. I feel like a fighting game would be best done as some sort of collab. If there is another tuber that would enjoy playing a fighting game, because like fighting games can be fun with randos, but you have the most fun playing with your friends, and it's all about the fun, isn't it? Ugh. But so yeah, for me playing fighting games, would really love to. I mean, I could make an exception for Dissidia since that's got a robust single player. But most fighting games play with a friend. Would love to collab with Tekken or Soul Calibur or Under Night. I'm an Eltnum main, and I should tell you guys my mains. In Under Night, I main Eltnum, who is also from Melty Blood, I've heard. And in that's where we want to go. And in Tekken, I made my main from Tekken 2 is Jun Kazama. This is it. Mama Kazama, as I like to call her. Love her. She's great. The problem is she's not in any other games other than Tekken 2, aside from the Tekken Tag games. So for Tekken 7, I play Asuka Kazama. It's not the same. I wish they would bring back my girl. They brought back Kunai Mitsu, who is my other Tekken 2 main, like my secondary main. So I really wish they'd bring back June as well. But like, she's like dead in universe, but might not be. It's confusing. But, yeah, and in Soul Calibur, it's Songmina. Oh, and in, well, I guess also in Tekken 7 I do have some experience with Lily. Because, what happened was, obviously, like I said, you need people to play fighting games with, right? And for me, that was my brother. And, you know, other acquaintances. The problem is, I would always destroy them in combat because I used to play at Tekken 7 because I gained some experience playing. There was a local arcade that sadly shut down shortly after I started going to it. Oof. It shut down shortly after I started going, but it was a cool cafe/arcade thing that was really nice, and they had a Tekken 7 machine, and I was like, the genuine experience. And I played against people who were really good at Tekken because they came and they played Tekken at the arcade, and I was getting absolutely destroyed by these guys, but I was learning. So when I went to play casually against my brother and friends, I would annihilate them, I would destroy them, I would rend their flesh and bones, there would be nothing left. And so they banned me from playing Asuka, so I had to pick up Lily. And then they banned me from Lily, so I had to pick up Josie. And then everyone just kind of stopped playing. So I didn't get banned from Josie, but yeah. Other acquaintances, I can't believe Carmine has GF dropped. Oh, don't worry. That's not even close to a concern. But no, I think Congo would be fun to play against. If he's good at fighting games, I will play fighting games with Congo. Are you kidding me? Like I could be absolutely destroyed in fighting games, and I would still play the hell out of them because it's all about the experience. It's all about having fun. You don't have to win. Like when I was playing at the arcade in Tekken 7, I was getting destroyed by these experts. I didn't care that I was losing because I didn't measure success by whether or not I won. I measured by how well I did, and I could gauge my improvement that way. Oh no, at the arcade, I wasn't good at the arcade. At the arcade, I got destroyed. Are you kidding me? Those guys, like the people who played at that arcade were like actually good at Tekken. I am okay at Tekken, which makes me better than people who don't play Tekken that much, and that's it. No, I don't have a GF. Who is spreading these slanderous rumors about me? Mortals, you know you're the ones that I love spending time with the most, right? Right? You believe in me, surely. What? Yeah, losing is fun as long as the fight is good. That is the truth. Nembut, you're not gonna trick me. It can't be my GF spreading the rumors because my GF does not exist. Aha. Yes, believe. Believe. You've got. Once long ago when I was training, I was high on a mountaintop with my master, and we were training to, and the final lesson, it was a bit like a week of training. It was a long period of training, and the final lesson was letting go of worldly attachments and attaining a state of enlightenment. And my master asked me if I could really believe in this cruel world and all that it contained. And I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I decided to believe. I decided to believe. So I will believe. I will believe in this world, and I will believe in you mortals, for as long as I inhabit it.
Take the train. Take the train.
Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do now. I'm supposed to jump on the train.
Take the train. Take the train.
Time to pull a Final Fantasy VII. Excellent. So who's my Virgil? I don't really have a rival. I don't have that. I wish I did. I would like to have that. but I simply don't have some sort of long-term rival. There's simply no one who can match my godly prowess in all things. I'm a powerful being. No run-of-the-mill fool could match me. Congo is a fellow immortal. Congo is also immortal.
Shit, the booze are stopping trains in the tunnels now.
Congo is also immortal, yes. But he's a very different kind of... He's an immortal from another age. I am an immortal from this age. Can I let go? An advanced fool would still fall, as if would fall, cut to the ground, as so many leaves. I think we may have scuppered it. Well, we're dead. Well, that was fixed. We just have to. But yes, an advanced fool, no trouble. Nice. Oh, very nice train. I like trains. That's why I talked about Tokuga earlier. Resha Sentai Tokuga, which is the train-themed Super Sentai that I got into because I was like, oh, they're gonna make a Power Rangers about trains. Yes, and then Power Rangers just skipped it because Power Rangers hates me because I love trains and I love trains so much. And Tokuga, like when in the first like 2 episodes they show the Red Ranger like turning pink because of the color switching gimmick. I was like, yes, this is yeah. I'm into this. Well, I should say, while I have only seen Lupin Ranger vs. Pat Ranger when it comes to Sentai, I have also seen all the Power Rangers Ninja Storm when it comes to the Western equivalent.
Everything's changed.
I watched that as a kid. It was during my Yu-Gi-Oh! GX phase. Got both DVD. I got a DVD of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and a DVD of Power Rangers Ninja Storm at the same time, at the same kind of like market thing.
Lobbied the mayor, took me and Kate on marches.
But yeah.
But I never really understood why back then. What it meant.
Merc said your mom died.
But yeah, like but yes,
ride.
Mortals. I have such a there's so many interests, so many interesting things. I've got such a wide variety of tastes and a whole lot of games that I'd like to play for you. From fighting games, role-playing games, shooting games. Like, if a game is good, I will probably like it.
I never really forgave him either.
The only issue I have is the only wrinkle is real-time strategy games. I can't be the chosen one for real-time strategy games. I don't have the aptitude.
Felt like a good way off the street, so I took
Thomas the Tank Engine was the only train Sentai you've watched? Thomas the Tank Engine is actually terrifying if you ever stop to think about it.
They got my sister involved.
So don't.
And I need
Don't think
to
about
clear
Thomas the
her
Tank
name.
Engine.
I owe her that much. I'll survive.
Well, I'm glad people
That's what we do.
enjoy variety.
Survival is overrated. You need to live a little too.
Because
Hey, you wanna come with me
there's
tomorrow?
simply just not
Juice
one
it out.
thing. Like
Yeah.
all I have a
Thanks,
like
got one job.
favorites when it comes to game, but I can
Somebody's
enjoy so many
slacking.
things.
Look,
Like my
I've
favorites
gotta
tend to be
go.
JRPGs and
Fine.
visual novel
Someone's
esque.
bound to start shooting at me soon. Get going.
But there's so much I love. Yeah, yes, RTS, the Eternal Tuba Rub.
Safe.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Take
I've
care.
tried Age of Empires 2. I used to play Age of Mythology as a kid. I've tried these strategy. I can't grand strategy games, and I can't real-time strategy games. The best I can give you is like Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that, in which I will still be terrible and die.
But watch it. Mayor Callahan's on some kind of campaign drive about. A few streets away, so there are roadblocks all over the place.
Hello? Hello? Is it all coming through clear on the... Are we good? Okay. My stream cut out again, it looks like. Oh no. That's terrible. That's terrible. It's really annoying. I wish that wouldn't happen. I get so worried about you mortals when I can't see you. I'm like, are they okay? Alright, let's see here. Let's, I have kind of set myself a kind of soft time limit for this. Because, I think Congo should have started streaming by now, if I've got my time correct. And Cooper in 2 hours, I think, as well. So I certainly want to let everybody catch those streams. So we'll probably do one more cool thing. One more cool parkour sequence, and then we'll stop for now, and then reconvene tomorrow. Especially as YouTube seems to want to kill me. Track access, low ceiling, mind your head. Wait, so where am I supposed to?
Wires are humming. More blues on the way.
But yes, you all. It's so fun talking with you mortals. I get swept away in time. It seems you've mastered the secret art. That's the only explanation I can find.
Get down track 4 to the next access stairway. Should be an alley close by there. Get you back on the roofs where you belong.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, I can understand that, Bomb, but like when I watch streams, I tend to not want to drop out. I was watching Corpse at the end of my day yesterday. And I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to see her complete. I want to see her finish. But I was like, no, I've got to sleep. I've got to sleep so I can stream. I've got to sleep so I can stream for all the mortals. Bonburger, I swear to you. Hold on. Ba-da da-da, ba-da ba-da, ba-ba ba-ba-da ba-doo-dee doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-dee-doo-dee-da, ba-da-ba-dee-da-doo-dee-doo. I'm never going to unless, barring some great cataclysm, I'm never going to overlap with Kuba, because that's like I gotta catch that. I gotta catch that. And I know you guys probably want to catch that too. So yeah. Yeah, Railroad, don't like, if like the VOD is always gonna be there. I understand the feelings of like wanting to catch the live, but the VOD is always there, and you should prioritize your own business, and also better tubers. You should prioritize your own life and also watching better tubers that are currently streaming. To all VOD watchers, don't think for a second I appreciate you less because you're not around for the live. That would be silly on my part. All mortals are great. Mortal love. Mortal love. Yeah, that's the thing about Cooper. Because of my time zone, I often, when talking about the Hollow EN girls, people complain about their schedules. But because of my time zone, I exist in the state in which, were I to have a normal sleep schedule, all of them would fall perfectly across the span of the day, from like a little early morning to evening. Perfectly. But for me, Cooper streams in the dead of night, so I am nocturnal. It's gonna get difficult for me to keep catching them from here on out. No, that didn't work. That didn't work. Yes, I appreciate. Oh, well, thanks. I'm honestly stunned that like anybody wants to watch me at all. Just having somebody watching is crazy. It's crazy talk. Look at this. Look at this. Terrible Mirror's Edge gameplay. Like a boring individual. A powerful individual, but I'm not as interesting. I'm not as interesting as those other tubers. Those tubers are such interesting people. I've spent so much of my time pursuing power and simply experiencing media that I'm passionate about. I don't have all these interesting tales to tell. Well, I do have interesting tales to tell, but they're all of my obvious exploits. My training. My dalliances with the weaves of fate. Stuff like that. And up. No need for elevator music when you're in an elevator shaft. That is high praise, honestly. That's the kind of praise one gives to Cooper, who is like actually a natural, who is like I've seen Cooper stream and be like, not basically I'm a big fan of Cooper. Whenever Cooper's like, I'm only okay, I'm like, no, you're fantastic. You're fantastic. You're that Keanu Reeves meme where he calls people fantastic. I am an actually scuffed, mediocre tuber. Here we go. Hup. Hup, hup, hup. Hup. Easy street. Hup. Alright, let's ascend. You must ascend. Transcend your mortal limits. I missed it point blank. Did you see that? I missed it point blank. You had a huge deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Never had anyone to play with though. Oh. We've all been there. We've all been there. Hey look, I'm so interested in this new hobby that I need somebody to play with. Who wants to play it with me? No one. No one. Simply perish. Simply perish. It's a painful memory. It's painful when that happens. Like, look at all of the. It's like I said earlier with my mahjong tiles. I spent like $100 on mahjong tiles, and now I just need people to play Riichi mahjong with 3 other people. It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's our lot in life. Oh. Early. Too early. Alright, let's make this jump and then wrap things up. Up! Nope. No! These 2 guys, they give me more problem than the parkour. We'll make this jump and then it'll probably save the checkpoint. Oh man, it's the worst for Magic the Gathering too, because Magic the Gathering rotates, so you get into it for a little bit and you get these booster packs, and then all the cards in them get like eventually you've been off so long that all the cards in them aren't in the regular format. Ah, these 2 guys! We got past them 1 time and I screwed up the parkour. This is the final boss of this stream. Oh, you play EDH! You play EDH, Odyssey! That is some of the best fun I've had was playing it like virtually. I can't remember the name of the program. It was something. But playing EDH or Commander virtually with a group. Because it's such a fun way to play the game. it's such a fun way to play the game. It's like a, and these alliances that crop up, it can get very political in the sense it's all very Machiavellian. Yeah, cockatrice. Oh, wait, no, cockatrice is it's not cockatrice actually. Cockatrice is a different one. I also have that, but I didn't use it for that one. It was a I genuinely can't remember the name. I'll look it up for next time. Okay, so okay, this time we're just gonna dodge. We're not gonna try and kill the guys with shotguns. If we managed it once, it was a fluke. They have guns. Faith is immortal. If it was me, I would have no problem. The shotgun shells would simply bounce off. I'm honestly not. When it comes to Shadowverse, I'm honestly not sure. I'm just not that interested in it for some reason. Maybe it's just how, like, I'm not that interested in card games that seem to have started as like the virtual ones. I like having the physical cards. Like even if you're like even if I'm playing it online, I like it to have started as a physical card game. That's it. It's kind of a weird thing. It's a weird opinion to have. But I'm not interested in Shadowverse, and I was never interested in Hearthstone or something like that. But yeah, stuff like if Cardfight Vanguard ever gets like a way to play it, I might try that. Some classic Cardfight Vanguard. I don't know what about the new stuff. Power creep hit that like crazy. I mean, the meta's always a complete mess. Like I just said, I played Cardfight Vanguard for a time, so I know about messy metas. Not that I'm an expert. I'm not an expert in anything, other than being a powerful, powerful being. Hup. Yeah, playing card games could be fun. All right, one last piece of elevator music. Alright, I have a feeling something big is gonna happen here, and then we'll stop. Ah, it's too. See, you're the real parasocial mortals. I don't want to stop streaming. It's too fun, but I've got to. There's other stuff to do for both me and you. Let's see here. Actually, wait, maybe we should say this might be it, actually, because if I know what's up next, yep, alright, let's stop here. Let's stop here. Because if I am right in remembering what goes down here, yeah, this is gonna be a great way to open the next one. But yes, thank you, mortals. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you to anybody who popped in and out and had to do other things. Thank you to anybody who was watching the VODs. All of that. You mortals truly are amazing. Like I said, I'm constantly impressed. I'm astounded by mortals. They're very impressive. So, I get caught up. I detest the long goodbye, but I get caught up in them. I simply must. I simply must. Goodbye. Goodbye, mortals. Goodbye.